Hi guys, this is me again. Hopefully you can hear me this time. I've been having some really rough problems with this thing lately. I don't know what's going on with it at all, but I have a new headset and it's kind of like an expensive one, so hopefully you guys can hear me now. Um, I just wanted to say hello and I am on for a while. I'll just wait around until somebody comes. I don't want to be a blabbermouth. Hello. Hey, how's it going there, Mr. Eric? How's everything? Can you hear me? If you can hear me, type in number one. If you cannot hear me, type in two. Oh, you're getting ready for the blizzard? Ugh. I'm sorry about that. Can you hear me? Am I on mute still? Hope not. Hope you're okay. Oh, thank God. Okay. I hear. Okay, great. Great. So I guess Sarah and Snarky are not feeling good tonight, huh? Eek. Um, yeah, I spoke with Tim and he said that she wasn't doing that great. So, you know, it is what it is. I hope she feels better because that's not fun. I'm still learning this thing called uh, uh, StreamYard. At least I know how to put up an intro now. Like as far as like their generic intro, I still want to learn how to put up uh, special um, my special intro too. I figured I'd just get online, see who's around, say hi to everybody. My room is a genuine mess because I am getting ready to move next weekend. So that's going to be some fun and hilarity. Ugh, that's too much. And I've been the only one packing here. My husband can't really do very much. So, yeah. Uh, yeah, I hope yeah, me too. I hope they're doing a lot better. I mean, I know she gets headaches. I used to get those headaches when I was like in my puberty time, like when I was like 13, probably to the age of 17. I used to get really bad headaches, like so bad I'd have to lay up in bed. I mean, it was terrible. I mean, they're no fun. They're honestly no fun. How have you been feeling though? Have you been feeling okay? You guys feeling better? You guys healing in your house? Because you said everybody in your house was sick the last time I think I heard from you. So I want to make sure that you're doing good too. Mm. I don't know. I mean, like, oh, that's great. That's great. Well, tell your wife and your kid I hope they're doing okay, because that's some scary stuff, when everybody's out. I mean, like, my mom and I were quarantined to one room in the house because we both had like some sort of weird flu going on, and my dad couldn't even come near us for like a week or two until we got rid of it. It was horrible. Hey, Danny, how's it going, guy? I wish I knew how to invite you guys up. I'm still learning my StreamYard. Ugh, and I know you guys always bitch and moan about it, which I don't blame you. Yay. Yeah, Danny's cool. Hello, Mr. D. So I was just saying, I was just going to hang out and see who was around tonight and say hello. I know that I was just saying to Tug that Sarah and Snarky ain't feeling good today, so I was kind of worried about them, and I'm worried about Eric because he was saying his family was having it bad. So anywho, I don't like it when people feel bad. It's a horrible feeling. So what you guys up to tonight? Anything fun? You guys watching any movies? And please don't tell me about the blue beetle again. That thing makes me laugh so hard. or oh, Renfield, huh? Oh, that's supposed to be okay, isn't it? I never saw the movie. That'd be an interesting show to see. Yeah, I in my other live today, which did not have a success because nobody could hear me. I couldn't even hear myself, and I played it, again for myself. And sure as anything, did not hear a word. Um, yeah, you got that. Renfield sounds pretty interesting. I'm eating dinner. Ooh, Indian food. What is it? You're eating curry? Remind me of saving Arizona. Interesting stuff. Very, very interesting. You guys know a lot of stuff that I don't. It's like I always learn stuff from you both. You guys know a lot. I mean, and especially when Indy comes on, Indy's like a micro computer. I mean, he will just spit it out right then and there, and he knows it by heart. I'm like, oh my God, how can you remember everything? I mean, I can't even remember what I had for lunch yesterday, tuna fish or rye. It's crazy. Over the top. I mean, yeah. I never saw Saving Arizona. That sounds kind of interesting. What's that about? Well, let me see. Yeah, I like classic Hollywood. I like, me. I like a lot of that black and white stuff. But so I'm going to put up my little fan favorite things, as far as movies are considered. And I know one of them is something that you did, Tug, but it's like I'm not going to be as technical. You know a lot of the background stories on it. Psycho is one of my favorite movies, and but I'm talking about it from a fan's point of view versus like all the background stuff that happened, but I'm not really that sure. I'm just going to be telling three facts that I know and why I like the movie. But yeah, that's what I plan on doing with a lot of other things I like too, so you guys will see those. Yeah, it is a great movie. I tell you, Hitchcock, and he had a cameo on that. He has like a cameo, I guess, on every one of his movies. They say they say you could see him like in the background, and like in Psycho, they say you see him walking across the street while she's waiting for the light to change. Oh God, such a great movie though. I love Hitchcock. I like they had this show called Hitchcock Presents back in the day, and they had some pretty good stories on that show. I mean, guaranteed they're only like an hour, but they were still good. I mean, I liked them. I know you guys like a lot of like that like mm, I would say the thrasher slasher kind of things. I'm not really into that. I mean, I like some of it, don't get me wrong, but you guys know so much, and I just have to sit back there and like close my mouth. Tracy, learn something, because now I want to see some of them. Yeah. uh, try to check the Rear Window. Yeah, Rear Window is great. Rear Window is awesome. Great show. Yeah, let me mark that down here so people could see. I'm going to see if I could highlight. Right here. Yeah. I give up on that show. Ah, what? Wait, you you grew up with that show. I thought you said you gave up on that show. Still has the. Oh, okay, I see ya. I see ya. And yeah, yeah. See, I like those films. I like them all, but I do admit I like the Count Dracula series too, especially the first one. I thought that one was a real cool piece of film work there. I just thought, when you first see him, he's very haunting. And, I thought, damn, he was kind of handsome. Bela Lugosi. Uh, yeah, so I was like, oh my gosh, he's just a good actor. And I'm sure he did other things too. I mean, I like to see his other stuff a lot because, there's like people who do multi things, they multitask and whatnot. Oh, yep. So, how's the Indian food going? Are you having curry tonight or what? Tandoori chicken? Chicken vindaloo? I'm being nosy. I admit it. Well, let me see who else shows up today. Stay on for a little bit. It's a salad which is spinach. Oh, okay, okay. Where's the soup? My eyes. I swear to God, they need to make these things bigger for people like me. Oh, salad. And which is spinach. Oh, yummy. That sounds good. I like Indian food, but I really like Middle Eastern food. Like falafel and kebabs and stuff like that. I haven't had good ones since I left Chicago. They have restaurants here in Tallahassee, but they're nothing like back home. It's a street food. So here, like in Tallahassee, they make it jazzed up because it's here in Tallahassee. But like back home, that's like considered like, street food and it's real cheap. And here they make a big deal of it because they have to, order in things differently. But I guess when you live in the Midwest, a lot of those places are kind of cheap. So I'm trying to stay away. I mean, like, I'm really having a hard time keeping with my blood sugar since my mother in law's passing. It's kind of hard to do. So I started giving up for that for a while. My doctor's going to kill me. Yeah, that sounds really good. So I wonder who else may show up. Like, because I'm already 13 minutes, maybe I'll stay for an hour and then see what troubles come ahead. Oh yeah, it sounds really good. Yeah, yeah. I mean, like, yeah, I'm used to having that like cheap, for like a pita sandwich or something. But I'm glad they're not here because otherwise I'd be bigger than I am, and I don't need to do that to my little body. I honestly don't need to do that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, that could affect you too. See, like I couldn't stay at the same time eating the same thing at the same time every day, and it was hard. I still have my Manjaro I've been using, but it's like it's still hard even with that right now because my brain is not there. And then we're moving too, so it's like we're just moving downstairs, by the way, to the first floor apartment instead of the second floor because my husband can't do stairs like he used to. And it's just hard. It's just hard. I can't tell you. Yeah, the blood sugar though, it was really under control right before all this craziness happened. And then I hear about that Adam the Woo died and stuff because he was one of those guys I watched. And it's just sad, one tragedy after another tragedy. And then a couple of my favorite actors passed away too just recently. You know, one's Australian and one is from America here, but they're like, it's just it's awful. And then when somebody passes, it's really really hard to stay with it. Ugh, don't. Yeah, I know. I shouldn't beat myself up. But God, I was doing so well. Now I feel like I'm like, but I'm trying. And like I said, this room is a disaster area. I mean, it looks like World War III hit it. I mean, seriously, my books are all over the place. I don't usually have it like this. But like I said, everything's like torn apart, and I'm the only one who's actually boxing things or, taping things down and stuff like that. Got a lot of crap. And I know I got to get rid of a lot of it. It's like I'm not a hoarder, but damn, I have a lot of stuff, and it's like it needs to go because I can't take it with me. I mean, crazy. Yeah, I'm trying to be good. Although, like I said, we ate kind of like late tonight. So crazy. It's been kind of cold down here. We haven't had a storm or anything, but the weather temperature dropped really. And then, like in the mornings, it's so bloody cold. I cannot believe how cold it is here. It's like 20s or 30s at night. I'm like, oh my God. I thought I left Chicago. I didn't think I could do it. It's so crazy. It's really crazy. Uh, Yeah, you see, that's the thing. It's like, my husband's like, oh, you could get rid of this, and get rid of this. I say that's great now, but I'd rather move it downstairs. And as I'm putting things away, then I could see what I have because right now we're under the gun. We have like one more week to really get a lot of stuff done, and it's harder for me to look at every little incidental thing I have, you know so the only way I could do that is when I'm putting things back or when I'm trying to make it nice because I want to make this room a little nicer. It's the same room I'll have downstairs. And it's configured the same way. So I'll have it similar, but it'll be looking a lot nicer. Yeah, see, like you could take as much time as you want to after a move, because like we called the movers and packers, and so they'll be here. But it's like, oh my God, and I'm just scared I won't have enough time to get it all out. But we'll see. I'm so nervous about everything these days. Hmm. So yeah, I want to let you guys know that I do have fun on your show. Like I said, it's so nice to hear when you guys talk about things I don't know. Like I say, it's not that I don't have an interest or something. It's that I'm learning something I don't know because I've been so ignorant to it. So that's pretty cool. I like how you guys know stuff. I really do. Respect that. So you have your second book written already? Is it out in stores yet? Yeah, I like being on. Pretty soon I'll have it so I know how to put you up on my show. Maybe I'll do something like that. I figured since Sarah and them were sick, I thought I'd just come on just to see who's around and chance it. Not like literal transport tells, but just chance, like per chance. Oh God, he's so funny. Like I said, it was so weird watching my soap, and there he is. It's like, oh my God, I cannot believe it. Oh my gosh, it was so great. Not quite finished, but oh, okay. So, are you writing anything about the caves in that book? Because I know you went to a lot of interesting places this past summer, like places I wouldn't mind going to. I'm sure it was cool in there when it was hot outside. It's so dark. I mean, I did the caving thing like when I was in England, and it's like they made us wear these hats with like lights on them in the front so we could see where we were going. And we had to walk like almost almost 2 blocks length, crawling to get to the opening. And then when you see the opening, they've got lights around it, and you see all the stalactites coming at you, and they're really gorgeous. They sort of look like prisms everywhere you look. They were so beautiful. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I like that. That was pretty nice. I enjoy that. Mm. I like how Dan he's always reading your paradox, like he's really into it before we get on. He's so funny. It's really funny. Oh, he was here. Maybe he's just making a stop at everybody's tonight. Mhm. He's cool, funny, very dry, but I like it. He's great. That is so neat. Your book has lots of caves. That's cool. That is so cool. So has it? So when are you expected to get a heavy storm? Is it coming soon? Oh, I see. All right. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. You take it easy and be nice to that wife of yours. I'm sure she's nice to you too. So, guys, do what you have to do. That's how we do here. Thank you. I appreciate you saying that. I try to be awesome. Some days better than others. Mm, yay. Yeah, I hear you on that, Mr. Eric. I understand the things we do for their spouses and their pets and our children. Eeh, so much stuff to do and so little time. It's like I'm afraid I'm not going to have enough time. So I'll just stick on online for a while and see who else might come up. You never know. How long have I been on? I just plan on being on for an hour. So just hang out. Let me give shout outs to everybody. There's a lot of people I watch on YouTube, a lot. Um, First of all, there's a bunch of people I'd like to thank who got me into this. My number one guy would probably be it's a tie between Dave Sundstrom and my friend Scott, who's got his own YouTube channel. It's called Scott on Tape. Scott is really cool. Scott is like a pop culture guy, and he will also tell you about true crime, and he'll tell you about all sorts of um, different stories, either it be Hollywood or pop culture or famous or infamous murder or something, but they're not all true crime. He tells a lot about interesting stories and stories of interest too. So he's cool. And we all know Dave. Dave is pretty sharp. He's fun to be with. His videos are so much fun. I know nobody's on, but I figured I'd give you guys a nice shout out. And then, of course, there's my friend Steve, who's a graveyard guy in Palm Springs. He's got a channel, so look him up if you like that kind of thing. I like Arthur Dark's graveyard series. I love those because they're so interesting to me. Then I like Tug, his channel, The Unapologetic Geek. He does a lot of cool stuff, talks about movies and things like that. And they're just really awesome things I'm learning from him. And of course, there's my friend Sarah and Snarky, and they are real creative people. Snarky's really a good artist. She knows her graphic design really well. I tip my hat to her. And Sarah just writes music like crazy. She's got all these thoughts, and they're really good, and her music is really good. She puts it out through AI, and because it's a lot easier that way, I guess. But it sounds really good, and she makes it sound real good. So they're both the most creative people I know. Then, of course, there's a few things I watch that are They're not related to a lot of pop culture and all this stuff. Like, well, there is one person I do. I watch Jordan the Lion and Scott Michaels because Scott Michaels talks a lot about pop culture and graveyards. Scott Michaels has a great channel called Dearly Departed. I'd recommend that for you. And then I watch this couple. They dress up in like late 1700s clothing, and they call themselves Frontier Patriot, and they are good. They are historians, and they both dress the part, and they teach people. Like when you come to visit them, they are in St. Genevieve, St. Genevieve, Missouri, and they do a really good show. I know that nobody's here, but I'm just saying so you could listen to me. And if you want to be interested in those channels, you could go for them too. Then, of course, I have my guilty pleasures. I like to watch Sister Wives. I don't know why. There's just something interesting about that. And I've been watching it since it began. So I go to some sites that have, where people talk about her. Like my friend Sarah, she does a really, really good one. And she's called Reality Squad. Then there's another I love. And that one is Katie Joy, and she does one. Her channel is called Without a Crystal Ball. Then there's James. He does one, and his channel is called That's My Take, and he does a lot of cool stuff. He's so funny, and he watches the show. And a couple more people I can't think. Oh yeah. Then there's Jennifer, who's her site is called Senior Perspective. She does a lot of cool things too. I appreciate her a lot. She's real fun. And so I do that. I'm giving you guys the names of some things I like. Who knows? Maybe you'd be interested in them. I don't know, but I thought that'd be fun to do. Who else do I watch? Well, I watch Dave Sundstrom. I watch, um, I watch. I can't think of anything. Thrash Pondo Ponds. He's really good too. He knows a lot of stuff as well. And it's funny because we're both the same age, so we went to a lot of same conventions in different cities, but they're done by the same people. So I thought that was pretty funny. So he was at one that I was at, but I was in Illinois and he was somewhere out on the East Coast, I guess. So he did that one. And let me see. I watch anybody who has anything interesting to say. I mean, like, I watch everybody else's channels. Danny Slayton's pretty cool. He's got one I like. He calls himself the Daily Dan. That is such a great website. But he lives in such a beautiful area, where trees change color, and it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful because he lives not far from, I guess, a forest or some sort of, nature or natural area, and it's just a beautiful area where he's from. It's gorgeous, and only nature can make that. So I'm just giving you a handful of people that I'm interested in. So you might be interested in it too. So I figure, that'd be fun to do. So if you're interested in any of that, come and see what it's all about. Because I think that would be fun. So that's basically where I am. I mean, like Scott on tape, he's real good. Again, Scott's a really nice guy. I mean, like I met him and he was just so sweet. He was really sweet. He's from Canada, so it's kind of neat. He's kind of like our import. Yeah, but he does stuff in America all the time. It's like he's almost. I mean, I would say that he's not. He's definitely not American, but he's an honorary American because he's down here so much, filming and taping and making stories for his videos and things. It's great. And of course I used to watch Adam the Woo. I still do because he had so many videos, but I feel sad because he passed away the way he did. He was all alone and had nobody to look after him or see if they could try to help him out or call 911. That's just awful when you're all by yourself and you live in a big house. It's a killer. It's a real killer. I mean, just it breaks your heart in so many places. I couldn't imagine being his parents, and his dad now is reactivating his YouTube account, Mr. J.W. Williams. I think that's what it's called. And so I've been watching a little bit of him too. And it's so sad because you hear Adam and some of the videos he's talking about what he's going to be doing in 2026. And God, for me saying he never made it to Christmas. And it's like, my heart is just, it's just broken in so many spots. I can't tell you, you know? So I sit here and I listen, I learn, and I go to different websites, and I listen to different people do their chats and things, because there's always something you could learn from somebody else's chat. And I think they're pretty cool. And my channel is small. I hope to get more viewers, more subscribers, more people liking my videos and subscribing. That would be nice. Sharing my videos out to people. And I also plan on doing, things like that. Of course, my niche is really old timey Hollywood. That's why I use like that little theater I use for my logo. It's in the upper right hand corner. That's what was called the Carolina Theater. And it was such a beautiful theater. It had such an Art Deco style to it. It's really cool. So I could go on and on. But I really I enjoy that a lot. So that's pretty much where my head is. I mean, I'm sitting here at home, got more stuff to pack. I swear, I wish I had more friends in my area, but I really don't. It's, that could, bribe with pizza and beers. Because if I had more than more than the people I think I'm going to have on my moving day, that would be awesome. I have so much stuff. And I was basically telling Tug just a minute or two ago that I've got to get rid of stuff too. But it's easier for me to get rid of stuff when I'm going through the stuff as I'm putting it up than it is for me to pack it. It's just easier to pack it all and get it all done and then worry about, all the rest. Because then that time is my time. But right now it's, the dates are moving quick, and next Friday is coming up really quickly. So I got to be more on my game. Well, anywho, okay, I think I've overstayed my welcome, but I hope everybody's having a good night out there and everybody's feeling okay and, doing what they can to survive. I forgot. I also have a shout out for Brain Benders Banter. She is awesome. Her name's Chrissy. She runs the channel. And she asks some really deep questions. And, they're ones that make you think. They're not just, what's your favorite color or what's your favorite food? Nothing like that. They're really deep questions. And you know what? She does a really good job of them. And she does them without getting really personal, So it's not as if you're giving away your own, family secrets or nothing like that. So she's great. Chrissy is also a proud grandma, and she's got a beautiful little girl. And I swear to God, she's got those kind of cheeks that I call them eat 'em up cheeks because she's so cute. So I saved the best for last, by the way. So there you go. And with that being said, hopefully, you subscribe to my channel, you like my channel, you put down a comment or two. That would be so helpful. I don't know if I could be hyped yet because I don't have a lot of viewers. But if I can, that'd be great if I do. I'm not sure about that. But anyway, you guys are all my buddies, and I love every one of you. I can't imagine my life without you. You guys get me through a lot of rough times, especially during COVID. Like my friends Scott and Dave, they got me through some of the worst times. Dave Sundstrom, they got me sent through COVID, and you couldn't go out and socialize, but you could go on your computer and go to talks and make friends that way. So, anywho, oh, by the way, I do have Christmas cards. They will be sent next month. Promise. Because this year has been crazy. My mother in law passed, and then like Adam the Woo passed like 2 days later, and like all these things are coming up in our move. That was like a sudden thing because we had to really make that call really quickly. Otherwise, this apartment we may not have received it, may not have got it. So you got to act while the sun shines. Anywho, I just wanted to say take care. Thanks for watching me and listening to me out. Have a great night. Stay happy and healthy. Toodles.